Hi, everybody. We're just waiting for everybody to get in. So I'm just going to let everybody filter in. All right. Um, could the trainer for today please raise their digital hand, please, so I can promote you to panelist? There you are.
One second. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah. We can't see you, but we can hear you.
Is that
There you are.
hey? What's
All
going on,
right, hold on
everyone?
1 second.
Hey,
Hi, how's it going?
good. I'm just trying to get my act
All
together. I'm in a very
right.
small cubicle, so I'm trying to make sure I have everything reachable.
All right, let's so we are a minute past, so what we're gonna do is give it another minute and then we're gonna get going.
Yeah, just
We already have a
trying
bunch
to
of
find my
attendees. Guys,
where the video is so I can see what you.
just a little housekeeping, guys.
Um,
As always, if you have questions, please put them in the Q&A at the bottom. And then either myself or Zach will answer them for you.
yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing the seeing my video. Oh, there I see it. There we go. It's over here. I see you, Grace. I don't see me. I don't
All
know.
right.
Yep,
Just gonna give it another minute.
that's fine. I'm getting my where is
Yeah, we can see you all good, Zach.
Yeah, I had it that I minimized it. Now it disappeared. So all I see is you. I don't see the me view. Just to make sure that
Oh no.
just to make sure that I'm in frame when I'm showing you things. I want to be able to make sure you can see it, but
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
fair.
I don't see where that is. So I'm just going to give up on that and just rely on my instincts.
I'll let you know if you're not in frame.
There you go. Once in a while, I may say, "Can you see this?"
Gotcha. All right, everybody. Really fast before we get started, thank you guys for taking the time today to come to our training. As you can see, our trainer for the day is Zach from Electric Novelties. If you could also, if you guys are signups for the annual show have started, it's on the homepage of ECN.com or under the events tab, which is in marketing. So you can go there and sign up for our annual show, which is in October. And it's going to be a good time, guys. There's going to be lots of fun, lots of raffles, lots of prizes, good time, good education. All right. I see that we've got a lot of people showing up in chat. That's great. And so without further ado, I'm going to let Zach take it away. If you, as always, if you need this recording after this is done, please contact marketing@ecn.com and we could get this over to you. All right, Zach, I'm going to.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I good? Okay. Hey, everybody. Zach Goody here from Electric Novelties. I'm sure I've met some of you before over the last 20 plus years. I've been in the business and been with this company since 2011. Hey, there I am. Cool. So yeah, Electric Novelties is the name of the company. A lot of people are not often aware that we do manufacture about 10 different brands, as you can see from the back of our catalog. So we have All About Anal, Blue Line, the Bondage Bears, Glass, Lux Fetish, the Love Dolls, Rabbit Essentials, Together Toy, all kinds of good stuff. So today I'm just going to show you some of our main brands. You guys probably know us best from our Lux Fetish bondage line, as well as our Blue Line for men, which has all the sort of cock and ball stuff and the cock cages, which have been very popular lately. And Glas, which is probably our most well-known line. We've been doing it for 15 years now, and it's sort of a value-based line. It's super nice quality, but we try to keep all the wholesale prices around $12 to $15. They retail for $30-ish. And you guys are probably super familiar with the line, but I mean, at this point, we have 86 SKUs. There's 10 different sets. So some of the better sellers we put into sets. This is one of the newer ones, the helmet head set, the training kit. And there's also 3 rechargeable remote control ones now as well, too. So there's 86 SKUs. We've grown a lot in that line because it's been so successful. They're all handmade, hand-blown, artisan crafted from borosilicate Pyrex glass. They're fracture resistant. They're compatible with all lubricants. They're non-porous. They're hygienic. They're easy to clean. They're responsive to temperature play, so you could put them in hot water or in the freezer. Lightweight, easy insertion. And like I said, they are low price, so $12 to $15 for the most part. What we've done in the last couple of years is we've taken some of our better sellers and turned them into kits or made them larger because we feel at this point we sort of have the consumer confidence where people know the brand, they trust it. So we could take some of our better sellers and turn them into, big ones for a larger price point. So people that might collect it or want to try something new or say, hey, I have a smaller one, I'll try a bigger one. The cool thing with the packaging is that it's all super easy to use for your salespeople. They all include the luxury satin storage bag. They have their exact sizes and insert sizes on here. Multiple languages for online international sales. They all come with a hassle-free 3-year warranty. So any issues, you let me know, and we'll just send you a new one. If you guys need testers, any that kind of thing. But yeah, some of the newer ones, for instance, this one is one of our best sellers. So we made it into a bigger one. This is a nice one. This one's been very popular last year. So it's enormous. And this is like, all the boxes, by the way, are actual size. So this one's pretty girthy, incredible. And this is one of the later ones, the latest ones. This is the riding realistic, which has been very popular the last couple trade shows. So yeah, we have great inventory, great prices. You guys are probably familiar. I just wanted to go over that line quickly just to remind you about Glas. I don't know if you have any questions now or later. You probably don't have any, but you can shoot them to me if you do. What else? The next thing that we do is that you guys are, again, probably hopefully familiar with is our Lux Fetish line. That's sort of our soft bondage. I wouldn't say all for beginners, but for couples and beginners alike. It's not a bunch of super hardcore stuff. It's, we have over 100 styles now of restraints, positionary products, strap-ons, harnesses, nip clips, inflatables, electroshock sets, bed spreader kits. And they're basically, we focus on the sort of basic soft core essentials, but we try to provide the best value. Everything is subject to stringent quality control to ensure that we have the best workmanship. We have the best factories. They all, are super good quality, easy to clean, reusable. They can resist wear and tear. I've said this in the past and not naming any names, but some of the newer startups tend to go to China and go to a material mart and just pick whatever's hot that day or on sale. And then they get the actual product back and it stinks or it's not new. So we do pride ourselves on having all new materials that are made in the actual nice high quality factories. Everything is packed beautifully with a silica gel packet. So you open it up, it smells good. Again, everything here has a 3-year warranty. So any issues, you let me know. All of the O-rings and the D-rings and the Velcro and the locks and the buckles are all super nice, high quality stainless steel. So there's no issues with the quality, which is important, because people now are going into adult stores and they're more educated and there's more couples coming in and people don't want to just grab the first thing they see and leave. They want to be educated, as you guys know. So it's good to have nice quality. The boxes are, again, multi-language for online sales. What else? Everything is finished beautifully. Sometimes you'll open a box, you'll see something's cut off or burned to like seal the strings and the threads. Ours is all beautifully finished. They're actually made in a handbag factory, which makes beautiful upscale purses and then our sex swings. So no problem with the quality. And again, it's value at a price. So we want to sort of sell these basic essentials, but at a good price. As you guys may know, we have the lowest price sex swing in the market. The bed spreader is one of our most popular ones. These spreader bars have been great. So this is a brand new one coming up, which is the hog tie spreader bar. This is one of the new bed spreaders that's coming up in a couple of weeks. Actually, I think this week, which is the webbed up bed spreader restraint system. Another brand new one, which is super affordable wedge, inflatable wedge. This one is one of our favorites. I don't know if you guys already carry this one, but the rechargeable thrusting compact sex machine, remote control, 2 different dildos on there. It's heating. It wholesales for like 99 bucks, so it's affordable. Great inventory on this. This has been super popular. Really nice box, which is like go to the Apple store and buy the new iMac. You get a nice box like this. So looks really nice on the shelf. Super good price. 3 vibration speeds, 7 vibration patterns. So that's a good one. The other thing I wanted to show you when it comes to the new Lux Fetish is we have 8 new clit and nipple pumps and clips and suckers. So these are pretty much brand new. There's 8 different ones. The butterfly one, there's the nip clips, there's the clits. These have been super popular the last couple of months. Sorry, I only have so many hands. But these are all in stock. ECN has these in stock. And what we did with these is we sort of took perennial sort of best-selling designs that have been, some of them have been in the marketplace for years, but we upgraded them all, made them nicer quality, and we took out all of the cheap LR44 China batteries and replaced them with double and triple A batteries for longer life and for more power. So just the quality is nicer, the packaging is beautiful, they're brand new, they're in stock, there's 8 different SKUs there. So the nipple and the clip suckers are super popular. That's about all I got for Lux Fetish. I brought some of my top sellers, but I can't hear or see you guys, so I don't know what you want to see. But some of the newer ones, we took some of our better sellers, like the restraints, the hog ties, the nip clips, and we turned them into sets. So some of these newer ones are sets and kits, which is good because you could make a little bit more money, upselling people on something they may already have or want to add on to their experience. So these are great. These are in stock. That's Lux Fetish. Moving on. The next one is our CB gear, which is our sort of cock and ball line for men. This one we have probably, how many do we have? Yeah, we have over 100 styles: cock rings, ball dividers, stretchers, sheets, P-spot massagers, pumps, vibes. We have the cock cages are probably the most popular the last couple of years. We had so many requests for the cock cages that we for these smaller ones. So we have a few different styles of the little cock chastity cages, which are great. You guys have done really well with these sheaths. So we have a bunch of brand new sheets coming in, which are all, one's realistic, one's ridged. These are actually all brand new this week. This one, there's a pile of cock toys, which I have to clean up. Some of these are all new. These are all new to the blue line. And this is a super low price line. It's just basics. I mean, some of these are $5, $7, $10. Not expensive, but super nice quality. We also have a whole line of the sounding products now in different shapes. Some are, all different shapes. These all have a 1-year warranty. And if you do want to get a return, you can keep the old one. You don't need to send it back to me. Just hold on to that, give it away. And yeah, again, the packaging is super easy to read for your salespeople. It tells you all the call outs on here. It tells you the actual sizes, insert dimensions. It's all, in stock. This stuff is all brand new. The ones I just showed you, all these blue ones, these are all brand new, coming in the next week or so. So hop on those. Well, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's Glas. That's Lux Fetish. That is Blue Line. And then I wanted to move on to my other 2 brands, which are sort of our more upscale, luxurious brands, which ECN actually carries all of, but I feel like sometimes slip through the cracks because there's a lot of rabbits out there. So I wanted to show you guys our Rabbit Essentials line, which is a line of 12 different shapes. Each shape has 2 colors.
Sorry, Zach, we have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you have any plans for female chastity belts?
Female chastity belts. I believe we do. If you have any suggestions from a specific customer, it's hard to keep track of because when you get like one suggestion from one person, you're not sure how niche that is. So if there's people that want it, we'll develop it. I do believe last trade show, someone was asking about it. So I think it's in development. But yeah, if you have more specific notes on that, let me know. We can develop it. We're certainly open to it. We don't have any right now.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Are those coming back?
Yeah, that was one of the questions from one of the customers in the chat. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll make a note of that for sure. So yeah, so moving on to the rabbits, trying to make room here. So yeah, there's 12 different ones. Each one comes in pink and or purple. So there's 2 colors. 12 shapes, so it's 24 SKUs total. This is just a really nice value-based rabbit line. Obviously rechargeable, beautiful silicone, waterproof, the whole deal. Really nice magnetic packaging. They all come with a 5-year warranty here, hassle-free 5-year warranty, which is super nice. Any issues, just let me know. So just to run through them real quick, it's sort of intended to maybe, I don't know if replace is the right word, but fill every need that you have. So it's just the 12 basic shapes. So you don't need to buy a bunch of other crazy ones. Just these 12 is really kind of all you need in an adult shop, I think. You have your realistic. You have your rabbit with rotating shaft, the pearls. You have the beads, right? No surprises so far. This is the G spot. Then there's the slim realistic double penetration, the slim shaft, the double penetration, not slim, normal, the suction. So stoked that dog decided right now to bark its mind off for a half an hour straight. Excited about that. Here's the thrusting. The thrusting slim shaft. Almost done, guys. Sorry. Oh, I have 2 thrustings here. I don't know what happened there. Oh, sorry. One is the G spot thrusting, and then one is the normal thrusting, and the last one is the come hither. So these retail for for one thing, they have a 3-second travel lock. So you just hold the plus and minus for 3 seconds, and they turn on or off. It's one touch on and off after that. USB charging, obviously, LED display buttons for in the dark, so they're easy to see. They come with a storage bag, 5-year warranty I mentioned. And the best part is they wholesale for like $60. So you're going to find our highest end come hither or thrusting one retails for 130. So it's not the lowest, but it's definitely significantly lower price than sort of the higher end ones that are similar quality. And I guarantee these are the nicest quality rabbits. You'll see they're beautiful. They're in stock. We also have displays. So we have plenty of these. They hang on slat wall or on your countertop. Just request those if you need those, and testers. And we also have signage. So if you want to make a whole section and get all of them, put them in there. And we're doing an extra 10% discount on all these all month because ECN ordered in. They have them all in stock, every single piece they have in stock. So hit them up for the Rabbit Essentials. If you have any questions about those, I can answer those before I move on to my next line. Otherwise, I'm sure you guys know how rabbits work. We cool?
All good.
Fabulous. Okay. So
Wait, sorry. We
oh,
do have some questions. Here we go.
yep.
They were like loading weird. Here we go. Do you have an inverted chastity cages for men with the blue line?
We don't have it with the blue line, but we have it with the Lockmaster line, which is a new line that we just put out, which is sort of like an alternate cock cage line, which ECN has not picked up yet. So they're in stock. They're brand new. I was working on getting them to pick those up, but there is an inverted style in there. Yes.
Okay.
It's called Lockmaster.
Okay. And is the suction rabbit actual suction or is it air pulse?
It's air.
Got it.
Yeah. You probably know why.
Yes. Go ahead. That's all the questions we have so far.
So the last line I want to show you guys, which hopefully you've heard of, but it's sort of like our highest end line, is the Together toy, which won the XBiz Couples Toy of the Year, which is this item right here. And this is sort of basically it has, here it is. So it looks like this. And what it has is this thing called the echo function, which was patented. And so when one side squeezes, the other side reacts. And this has 3 vibration speeds, 3 vibration modes. And it was sort of a phenomenon when it came out. So what we did was we did a second version, which is this one, which is the exact same thing, but in purple and remote controlled. So it's a little bit more expensive. I believe the first one, this one wholesales for like $89. This one wholesales for $110. So this is probably the most expensive thing that we make. It's the highest end luxury toy we make. So it doesn't sell as quickly as, say, a glass item, but when you sell them, you make way more profit. So if you sort your sales by dollar amount as opposed to quantity, this is our best seller. So what happened was we sort of wanted to make it into a collection, as opposed to just 2 SKUs. So we added some more new ones. And ECN has all these in stock, and we're also doing 10% discount on all these all month as well to kind of get them out there. And again, we have really cool displays. I don't have one handy, but it's like a mirrored display that shows both sides, super eye-catching, and we have signage. This is one of the newer ones. This is the internal kisses. Remote controlled, features a flexible vibrating arm and suction tip to target internal or external areas. Could be used hands-free with remote control up to 30 feet away. Great for solo player with a partner. This one's pink, charge time 1.5 hours. Great box. They all have a 3-year warranty. This one is that one wholesales for $70. The strapless is $80. Remote controlled, whisper quiet, 9 modes of power, flexible shaft. Target the G spot or the P spot of the partner while the person who's wearing it. There's a smaller rib shaft on this side with remote control. So that's the strapless together. There's the duo together, which is this one. Woo! Silicone malleable, so you can bend it to fit the unique anatomies of you and your partner coming together. It has targeted stimulation from both sides and 9 vibration modes, 9 thrusting modes. And it also allows for eye contact, which is sort of something we've been trying to promote as targeting it towards couples and lesbian couples in particular, because it's called Together, as in to get her. So this one's really cool. That is a duo together. There's another one, a purple one that's just like this one that actually just landed today. That's the Double Delight, which is very similar. There's the Harmony Vibe. That's this one. 10 adjustable vibration modes, flexible arms, waterproof, whisper quiet, rechargeable, dual G-spot and clitoral stimulator. That's the Harmony Vibe. That's $50 wholesale. Then there's the Suck and Go. Another one, 10 modes of suction, 10 modes of vibration, dual point stimulation. Magnetic charging, this one's kind of cool. So it has seamless power replenishment for uninterrupted pleasure. Waterproof, and the discreet design fits in your favorite underwear. And these are all relatively new. I think there's one more. Yeah, this one is the only one that's non-vibrating. But this is the Double Pleasure, and this has a 11.5 realistic dildo on one end and a butt plug on the other end, with realistic veins and a flexible shaft. And it's, high quality, easy to clean, the whole shebang. And again, these all have 3-year warranties. They're all in stock. ECN has all of them in stock right now. We're introducing 3 more new ones that are strap-on styles, variations on strap-on styles. And then they'll have the entire collection. And again, we have displays, we have signage. We're doing a 10% discount on the entire Rabbit Essentials and Together line this month. So stock up. And I think that's all I have to show you today. So I'll take any questions.
All right, guys, if you have any questions about any of the products that you've seen so far, or any of the other stuff that Electric carries, or warranty, or anything else, please pop them in the chat and let us know so we can get these answered for you.
So yeah, just to recap, we got Glas, Lux Fetish, Blue Line, Rabbit Essentials, and Together Toy. That's 5 lines. We have a few other lines you guys carry from us, but it's just too much stuff to fit on my desk today, so I'm just going with these ones for now. And I'll be doing it again.
Okay.
I'll be doing it again next month with the ECN show as well in about a month from now, so we can recap on that.
Yes. All right, let's see. It looks like we have a question. Can you run through warranty process with y'all?
Yeah, they all have it's super easy. Like, I've never even asked anyone for a receipt unless something is super shady, like you see the same name pop up multiple times. So they all have a info. It's like info at Together Toy, whatever it is, doc. It's on the thing, and you just email it, and they'll just send you a new one. Basically, it's very hassle free. If there's any issue, just have ECN email me directly, and I'll just take care of it myself. But I haven't had any problems. We call it hassle free, so it's you're supposed to be able to show proof of purchase and the whole deal. But we honestly, if someone takes the time to write you back, it's so far and few between that I don't really care that much. I'll just send you a new one, or give you a credit if you want to get it from ECN. If they want to give it from their inventory, we'll give them a credit.
Okay. And then we have, is your glass collection going to get more fantasy styles?
Yes, that was one comment we got at the last trade show. You know, now that the whole monster cock, creature cock thing is like this big collectible thing. I've been telling them for years, I'm like, it sells so well, and like the clear stuff sells well. Imagine how well it'll sell if it's all multicolors, and because I think a lot of people that buy it to collect it or to display it or just, gift it. So absolutely, they're working on some crazy ones, which I can't divulge yet, top secret. But many people are saying the best. They're going to be huge. And yes, yes, absolutely, we are.
Okay, and then Don wants to know if you could run through the warranty on how it would work if a customer is trying to return it, because a lot of the stores don't take returns.
A lot of the stores don't take returns. Um, they would, well, there's been so many ways. Like sometimes ECN will email me directly and say, "Hey, we have a customer who blah blah." Sometimes they'll say we have a store that blah blah blah. Sometimes they'll get an email directly from a customer because they found the warranty email and it routes it to me. So there's multiple ways. They all end up with probably the same person that's doing the customer service that, like I said, will send them a new one. And again, if there's any issue, you could just email me, Zach at Electric Distro. I'll just send it to him personally. It's just me at my desk. It's just one guy. So
Is there a warranty email?
yeah, well, yeah, they all have their own email. Yeah. So like it'll be yeah, so it's together, like this particular line says togethervibes.com. So you go to the website, it'll say warranty questions, info@togethervibes.com, I guess. When there's info
Okay,
at glasstoy.com.
perfect.
But I think they're all routed to the same person for all of our brands, since it's one company that makes all the different brands. So
Hmm.
yeah, so it's really one person. And if there's, like I said, any issue, just hit me directly and I'll send them a new one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And Valerie Bridson says that she loves the glass line.
Thank you, Valerie.
All
Valerie.
right. Does anybody else have any questions? All right. If you guys, as always, if you guys can't think of your questions now, but they come to you later, please contact your sales rep or contact marketing@ecn.com. And if we don't have an answer, we will get you an answer. Thank you guys so much for coming. Oh, let's see. Great presentation as always, Zach. That was from Don, and I agree. Thank you so much, Zach, for taking the time out today. Uh,
Hey,
I
remember, you
love the
can't
shirt.
spell Electric Novelties without ECN.
I wear that shirt all the time. All right,
Awesome.
you guys have a nice day. Have a good week.
Stock
Bye,
up,
guys.
discount this month, and I'll see you guys next month.
That's right. Bye.
All right.